Of the few positive things that we did see come out of 2020, one that we did see as investors is going to be the explosion of the electric vehicle market. We saw Tesla and Nio and a whole bunch of other companies absolutely explode, taking the center stage and really showing the world what EVs are all about. Not only did we see the explosion of the EV market and see electric vehicles grow in popularity, but we also saw the wide expansion and acceptance of a lot more legal legislation revolving around EVs and the EV market. One of the most popular ones being something that I've talked about on this channel before, being that in 2035, it will then be banned in California all sales of gas-powered vehicles. Things like that happened all around the world in 2020, and it has been commonly accepted that EVs are the future. So whenever we do talk about that, and we think about the fact that EVs are the future, there are certain things that will grow in popularity with that growth as well. One of those being the growth of the lithium industry. Now, there are a whole bunch of different metals that go into making these different batteries that the electric vehicles use, and not even just electric vehicles, but many things electric. But whenever we talk about this company in specific, we will be speaking mostly about lithium ion batteries. So whenever we do talk about these different metals, we are going to specifically be focusing a lot of this energy on lithium. In today's video, we will be discussing a company who is taking full advantage of this growth in the lithium and battery metal market. They noticed that there was a big need for lithium and a whole bunch of other metals that go into making these batteries and components, and they plan on taking full advantage of that and becoming a front runner in this entire industry with all of this growth. Now, this company is going to be American Battery Metals Corp, ticker symbol ABML. Now, to clear some confusion, this company is currently undergoing the process of changing their name to American Battery Technology Company, so we can see that they are starting to change up that ticker symbol as well over to ABTC. So if at any point you do hear me say ABTC or ABML, I will then be referring to the same company. I'm just sure is going to get mixed up at some point. I hope you guys are excited about this video. I do really feel like this company and this industry has a lot of high growth potential, and that is why I am bringing it to you guys. I really do like to post quality videos on this channel, but not only just quality videos, but quality videos about quality companies. I don't like to post these companies that I really don't think could do a lot, and if I don't think that they could do a lot, I give reasons, and I make sure that I'm telling you guys that I do not support that company. But with this company, I do believe that there is a lot of potential. I may even potentially be buying my own shares of it, find out towards the end of the video, and I do think that it could be a worthy addition to a portfolio. Now, with that being said, I'm going to let it be known that I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. So if you do decide to invest in a company like this one, make sure you are doing it and understanding all of the risks that are associated with investing in a company. But with that being said, if you guys are excited for this video, and if you do find value or entertainment in it, you can let me know by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel if you are new. If you are new to the channel, you can expect 1 to 2 videos every single day. I do love to post the content that you guys would like to see. And so with that being said, definitely let me know any comments, suggestions, feedback, criticism, hot topics, any of that in the comment section below. That is my favorite place to interact with you guys, and I will try to reply to everyone there. But with that being said, let's go ahead and let's jump straight into this company, and let's go over American Battery Technology Company, ticker symbol ABTC, or previously known as ABML. Now, from their website, we can see that American Battery Technology Company, ticker symbol ABML, is engaged in lithium-ion battery recycling, battery metals and material extraction, and resource production. They are a leading US-based battery metals company producing low-cost battery metals with a sustainable commitment to closed-loop clean energy technologies. ABTC delivers long-term stockholder value by focusing on the growth of our core assets and technologies. So they have, of course, like they just said, 3 main focuses. They focus on the extraction of battery-related metals, they focus on the recycling of lithium-ion batteries, and they also focus on the extraction of, again, battery-based metals. So how do these processes work? So from the website, they say that ABTC is pioneering a closed-loop battery recycling process that separates and recovers each individual elemental metal from end-of-life batteries from consumer electronics, stationary storage applications, and electric vehicles, as well as from defects and waste from battery manufacturing facilities. These recovered metals are refined to battery grade specifications and then sold back into the supply chain in a true closed loop process. Now, this is one of the things that a lot of investors are getting very, very excited about. Whenever you look at growing EV markets, whenever you're looking at growing electronics in general, there are loads of lithium ion batteries that are being wasted. Now, the issue with that is lithium is not something that we just have an endless amount of that we will never run out of. Now, we will talk a little bit later on this lithium industry and how the supply and the demand might not meet each other at some point, but just in a broad sense, a lot of investors are really excited about the fact that this company could potentially partner with some of the biggest electric vehicle companies and be able to recycle some of their old used batteries from their customers and then use that material to then resell it back to these same companies in order for them to recreate these lithium ion batteries. So where does this problem come from that makes them want to do this recycling? Well, the challenge is that there is a significant e-waste challenge presented by non-recycled lithium-ion batteries when improperly handled or not recycled. In addition to an exponential increase in hazardous waste across the globe, pitfalls including fires at metal waste recovery facilities as well as the loss of valuable minerals that could otherwise be reused. The opportunity that this presents to a company like ABTC is that the demand for lithium-ion batteries is growing exponentially in comparison to other battery chemistries in the global markets. Declining prices coupled with increasing power density is increasing adoption in electric vehicles, consumer electronics, stationary storage applications, as well as medical and industrial applications. Looking forward into the future of this, service that they offer is that the recycling of existing energy storage feedstock is a paramount of importance. ABTC is meeting the supply chain challenge by developing an integrated lithium-ion battery recycling facility. So basically, they are in the works, and we will talk about this a little bit later with some of the investor news that did come out, but they're currently in the process of creating a facility to get all of this recycling done. And whenever you hear the number of the tons of lithium-ion batteries and waste that they will be going through, it will blow your mind. So make sure you stick around later in the video whenever we talk about that. But with that being said, that is just a broad interpretation of what exactly they do when it comes to recycling. Now, there are a few other metrics and there's some other numbers, but in a broad sense, you guys can understand that they tend to focus on recycling these lithium ion batteries in order to, get to some of these materials that were previously used and not let them all go to waste because, again, these materials are not endless. Now, the next service that they offer, of course, is going to be the extraction of battery metals. It says that American Battery Technology Company plans to develop and demonstrate an original, supportable, and superior lithium extraction process as a substitute to the conventional evaporation-based technology. Research and analysis of our proprietary extraction processes is currently taking place at company laboratories in Massachusetts and Nevada. The process is testing and evaluating multiple lithium extraction processes to sustainably and cost-effectively recover battery-grade lithium products from brine, claystone, hard rock, and other sources. After selectively recovering lithium, the lithium solution will be concentrated and further purified to obtain battery-grade lithium hydroxide or lithium carbonate. Looking forward, they are investigating multiple emerging lithium extraction technologies such as solvent, membrane, and electrolytic technologies to ensure that we produce high-quality battery-grade lithium at a low cost. So as you can tell, this is no just basic company. They actually have true, real, hard science that is backed in the extraction to get to this lithium. Now, again, whenever we look at a company who is capable of doing these things that can be so beneficial to so many different companies and so beneficial to the world in itself, I do expect that we can see great things come from this company as they do continue into the future to grow these technologies and to really perfect their craft. Now, last but not least, we have resource production, which is the third service that they offer. Now, it says that our mining division is focused on exploration and production of battery metals, specifically lithium, currently focused on our assets in Nevada. The Silver State is an emerging lithium-rich resource, and ABTC is leading the way as a champion for responsible, sustainable new mining practices. Their process is Nevada is resource-rich in battery metals such as lithium. Our team of experts in geology, chemistry, and mining are positioning ABTC to become a leader in the environmentally sustainable production of critical minerals that fuel the electric vehicle and battery storage markets. Looking forward, they believe that their advantage is an environmentally sustainable process that does not adversely affect local communities or ecosystems, will combine proven conventional methodologies with our proprietary processes. So not only do they extract this with some hardcore technology, and not only are they capable of recycling these lithium ion batteries, they are also mining it in one of the richest states and one of the richest regions of lithium that there is, being Nevada. But they are not just mining it and absolutely destroying the region. Like they said, they are focusing on a very sustainable way of mining that will not affect the ecosystem nor the communities that do surround these mining sites. So with that being said, what is the potential of this company? As we have seen their overview, we know what they're all about, we know what their services are. But if they have all of these great ideas and no one to sell them to, well, at the end of the day, that's really not worth an investment, is it? So with that being said, what is the potential of this market? How fast is this overall market growing? And what can we expect to see them targeting in the future? So according to Deloitte Insights, it says that the global EV forecast is for a compound annual growth rate of 29% achieved over the next 10 years. Total EV sales growing from 2.5 million in 2020 to 11.2 million in 2025, and then reaching 31.1 million by 2033. This means that EVs would secure approximately 32% of the total market share for new car sales. So what that means is that the industry that relies on this lithium, the industry that relies on these lithium ion batteries eventually being recycled in order to continue producing these batteries, is growing at immense rates. They are growing at rates that are very hard to even understand. And I think in 10 years from now, we're going to look back and be so surprised that we even lived in a time where there were so little EVs in comparison to what it will be maybe come by 2030. Not only that though, come around 2030, 2035, we will see a lot of these legislations start to go into effect. And I think that will even further boost this growth in the EV market through the roof. So if we do go ahead and we take a look at an article by Forbes, it says that lithium producers are not ready for the coming wave of EVs. Lithium is not a rare metal. There's plenty of it, but it's tucked away in the Earth's crust. That means you need mines and often large-scale operations to extract it. The issue is that lithium prices have crashed 60 to 70% to rock bottom lows. The drawdown forced miners to cut back on operations and call off the exploration of new mines, and now there's a very limited number of projects making lithium. And if we go ahead and we take a look at this chart, these are the forecasted, numbers saying that how much lithium we will have and how much will be demanded. Now, whenever you take a look at something like this, it can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. Whenever they're saying that, they're like, these people who are making lithium are not ready for it. So what does that mean whenever it comes to a company like ABTC? I think that means very, very good things. Because whenever they have their operations and their three services, their focuses are not specifically on mining this lithium. Because of course, maybe mining lithium is difficult because the prices of it are so low. So in retaliation in a way, they are then capable of recycling these lithium ion batteries and able to keep generating this lithium to sell to these companies without having to go through the maybe losses of mining it. I think that is an absolutely phenomenal business metric, and I think that can prove to be very, very smart in the near future here. Now, we do not currently have much information about their financials. Whenever we do get some more information released about their financials that is a little bit more up to date, I will make sure to bring it to you guys as soon as I do find it. We will briefly go over a few critical points that they have reached recently that have been catalysts for their growth, in my opinion. Not only have they purchased the pilot factory land, they've secured water rights and hired design, build, construction firm for this plot. Now, previously in this video, I did mention the fact that they were beginning the construction of this lithium ion battery recycling plant that would make absolutely shockwaves through this entire industry. Now, I told you guys that the number in the metric of, material that would be getting recycled would blow your minds. So here it is. It says right here that we are grateful for Nevada's support to do so, and at full capacity, our pilot facility will recycle 20,000 metric tons of feedstock a year to recover critical and strategic materials needed to manufacture new EV and consumer electronic batteries. That means over 20,000 metric tons of this material will be being recycled and extracted in order to sell those important materials back to companies. Whenever you take that metric and then you compare that to the fact that there is not enough, lithium being mined, it is a perfect formula for success in my opinion. So I am very excited to see how that does play out. Definitely let me know your thoughts about that down below. We're going to go ahead, we're going to take a quick look at their stock price, and then I will let you guys know what I am planning on doing with this company. As we can see over the last few days, that ABML has had a rough ride. It has seen some pretty nice highs and it has seen some pretty low lows. It's kind of a little bit all over the place at the moment, which we have seen in a lot of penny stocks over this last week. But if we do take a look at in comparison of their month, that they are actually actually performing pretty well. Because with a lot of these penny stocks, we do tend to see them have that original rise, they slow down, and then they do one of two things. After that slowdown, they will either crash really far back down, or they will bottom out relatively soon after reaching that peak. That's what we did see happen here. They hit that bottom, and then they went back up to set a higher high, which is generally a good sign of a bullish uptrend. Now, the good thing about that is that whenever they did come back down after they reached that second all-time high, that whenever they fell, they did not set a lower low than they had previously set. It means that they're starting to reach these levels, and these levels are maintaining. Now, I'm not going to go into super deep technical analysis. That is something I do when I invest, but I don't like to do it too much on this channel. But with that being said, it does seem as if this company is maintaining a pretty solid stock price, sitting at about $1.40, and I do think that this could be a fantastic time to buy. So I do believe that I will be going ahead and starting a small position in this company at the beginning of market tomorrow morning. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy that video. I really went into detail about this company because I think that it has loads of potential, and I wanted to make sure that I covered every single point possible. Now, there are a few other things that I need to be talking about this company, so if you guys would like a next video, a second video, maybe like a second analysis type of video with this company, definitely let me know in the comment section below. I have no issue with providing that for you guys. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Again, I want to be posting 1 to 2 times every single day, so I will hope to see you guys soon. Peace.